Hello friends and good morning.
That was much better.
We've got lunch making going on here. We're gonna go on an adventure and explore some of Fort Myers today. Maybe some beaches. See what we find. We haven't left camp much. Mark did with Hunter yesterday, but I haven't left other than to go to church. So we're gonna go see what it has to offer. So we made our way through the more just businesses, busy, lots of traffic. And now we're getting more into the beach town. We stopped at a bait and tackle shop. They needed to get something because they want to do some fishing. And now we're going to finally head to the beach. All right, Voodoo.
We need some shrimp. We saw a guy the other day. He said these were the thing to use.
Okay. So many pretty houses. So on this side, there is a canal. So all these houses are on a canal. And then on this side, all these houses are on the beach. So you're just on this really narrow neck of land that we're driving on. It's kind of crazy. House after house after house. And then little tiny parking lots of beach access.
Yeah, so
in between.
At high tide, they just drive through the canals there, and then we're gonna go over what they call a pass, where the water comes in and out at the tides, and that's where they'll go out to the ocean.
These houses are creamy looking.
It's so tall, they have to build higher and higher to get an ocean view, it looks like.
Really? Probably. That's why that one is probably so tall to get over.
Lot for sale. You gotta build in between those two houses. They just have them tucked in here. They're also beautiful.
Yeah.
And then there's like a older house tucked in between them. It's interesting. Sure, this has changed a lot over the years. Okay, we've made it to Lover's Key State Park.
I agree. It does not sound fun.
Very long line of cars to get in. We didn't come yesterday because it was a holiday and we thought we would avoid the crowds, but looks like we should have gotten an earlier start this morning. It's about 11:30 right now. Having some lunch while we wait so we don't have to eat on the sand. There's a walking path to get out there, but we didn't realize until the cars were stuck in line. Bennett got out to go see what's going on. All right, we finally are making it up to pay. We're 3 cars back. We were afraid it was going to be full, so hopefully that's not the case.
$8.
Thank you.
Can we get a receipt?
We ended up getting a really good parking spot because somebody was leaving. We always have to think about where we're parking because we've got this big long van and then the bike rack, but got a spot here. And the way to get to the beach is right there, so feel fortunate because this is a busy parking lot today. I have heard these beaches are really good for shelling, but low tide was about 7 o'clock this morning and it's now noon, so I'm sure it's been very picked over. At some point, I'd like to get out early and do some shelling, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay too. Lots of people fishing right here off this bridge. All right, bridge number 2. Now to get to the beach. Lots of families out today. We might regret not having a umbrella. This is our first green flag day. Every other day is at least yellow or red when we were up in Panama City. The shell way up here. Wow, that's a good one. Everett, look what I just found. Full shell, not broken. I'll consider this a win. All right, Violet got right to work in the sand. The boys are skimboarding. Oh, okay. You recovered that. I thought you were gonna fall. Water's chilly. Oh, some cool different kinds of shells than we've seen. I am grateful for the clouds because it is hot when the sun is out. Dad and Everett are swimming and Everett just keeps going, it's so nice, it's so nice. The water's chilly, but these kids like cold water. They're just fine. Violet thankfully loves the sand, so everybody's got something to do. Skimboarding. We are gonna try some fishing while we're here. What you doing? Playing sand? Okay. Her little summertime sand pit is gonna seem real small after having all this sand to play with. Without realizing it, Violet just dug up this really pretty shell. Found more like whole shells than I expected for just a little bit of looking. I can see why it's good to come at low tide though. Okay, Mark's getting a lesson in skimboarding from the boys. Watch out, Violet, it's coming.
I think I need to focus what I'm good at and watch you guys enjoy you guys doing what you're good at.
That was very humbling for Mark. He's like, I'm too old for this.
Yeah. Really weird. I jammed my toe into the sand and I ragdolled a few times.
The boys make it look so easy, but there's definitely an art to it.
Yeah. This reminds me of the cruise where I was trying to hang with the boys and I hurt my hand.
Ready? 2, 1,
Yay! Okay, should we sniff it?
3, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Yay! You tap it? Tap, 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 tap. Wow!
First step is gotta catch up to Hunter. He went off way down the beach. Look up there. Plays with the fish. I don't know. That guy said cast it way out and let it kind of work in the current. I think let's go down further where the pass is. I hope we didn't need to bring our sandals. I don't believe it. I caught a fish. I have no idea what this is. Come here, Hunter. Come help me. I have no idea what this is. It's like a little tarpon or something. Yeah, I just caught.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I don't know. It just bit right here.
Put it back.
Yeah. That was awesome. We were just here. I thought, I'm just going to cast. And all of a sudden, whoop, something bit the shrimp. That was cool. That was our first fish here in Fort Myers. And if we can justify all the money we spent on our fishing gear, right?
It's like this guy's got a little shark over here.
Cool. Huh. Looks like a little hammerhead. We came around the corner. I thought it would be deserted. And this is a place where all these boats have come to hang out. It's amazing. One thing that kind of surprised me is, yesterday was a holiday weekend. I thought there wouldn't be as many people here, but yeah, there's a lot of folks around. It's crazy.
That was my papa's car. We just found that one.
Well, at least we're having fun here and trying new things. Like I was telling Hunter the other day, a lot of local knowledge is pretty important with fishing and this kind of stuff, but it's still fun just to get out. Hey, I'm back.
Hi, welcome back.
I caught one lady fish,
One lady fish, okay.
like size of a trout, about 12 inches or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was it exciting?
it was fun.
Good.
The spot that we thought there would be nobody around, it was like a boat haul out mecca. Did Hunter tell you? There was like 40 boats around there and all hanging out having a party. It's okay.
Hi, Daddy.
Weston, right here. He's bringing me some shells to sort through. Wow.
This one?
Yeah, that is a good one. Violet found one of those earlier.
Where did it go? Look at that a cool one.
That is a lot of pieces of shell. Good job. You filling it up?
He ain't got no. Thank you.
This is so nice. But my brain is having a little bit of a hard time comprehending that it's February and that this is the weather. I think the real shock to me is that we get this many days back to back to back that are so nice. Because we had a rainstorm a few nights ago, but by the time we woke up, other than the water on the table outside and the ground, you would have had no idea because the day was so nice. Look at this giant shell I found. A couple little ones too. Boys are having a skimboarding competition. Hunter just won round one.
They're grabbing each other.
Mating.
Look at this. Look at this.
Where did you find those?
Hunter found them out in the water.
That is amazing. It looks like,
Whoa.
I've never seen anything like it. They look like suction cups. So cool.
I'm gonna go put it back.
Okay. Weston and Ever have found a friend, and they have been finding lots of cool things out in the water. We had a fantastic afternoon at the beach. We're loading up, heading back.
Where's the other one go?
This was so much fun.
Oh yeah. Come on, Hunter. Hunter can see a school of fish out there. Oh yeah, they're back over there. They're still there. That wind caught it. Yeah. The further we're getting from the water, the warmer it's getting. All right, back to our car. It's gonna be so hot in there. Okay, you guys were all right. I had so many comments when people saying that you're gonna have problems with your RV and things are gonna break. They have. So I'm in the shower and we got a family of 7. We need to have at least 7 showers every day. We've been out for almost 2 weeks. We've only been taking 5 or 6 showers in here because we've been having water leaking. It's appearing down here, so I've been tracking it down and calling the dealership, and of course we're 1,000 miles away from the dealer and they can kind of give us, anyways, trying to track it down. Finally, I figured what it was is there was a mess up in the caulking and the water was able to get through here. So having to work on all this and really desperately trying to get it done before we move on to our next spot because it's going to get harder and harder, and we really got to get this fixed. Yeah, I mean, we had some water coming out into here, and of course this is not hardwood, it's like press wood, so it's soaking up into the wall and getting under here. I think we got that cleared out, but we gotta fix this because we got teenage boys, we got mom and dad, small space, we need to be showering for hygiene and all that. Just trying to get all the old caulking out so that I can redo all of this stuff on the inside and then some on the outside. This is good here. This is good, but this is kind of garbage. Come on, come on, come on. Get it out of there. Ah, there we go. Now we're trying to blow. I'm using Laura's hair dryer with no heat setting, just blowing to try and blow any extra moisture out of this little crack where we get some, so we can let it dry out and get some caulking in there.
Made it back to camp since we spent the morning at the beach, or the afternoon at the beach. Time to do school and some work here at home. We were just gonna make dinner, but when we were driving today, we saw that there's a Texas Roadhouse really close and we have a gift card to there. So I think we might just go out for dinner tonight. Wow, look at that beautiful sunset. It's so pretty. Oh, I feel tired from being out in the sun all day.
It looks like a newer model.
I think I'm gonna get the...
All right, friends, we had a good day. Several of the kids said that that was their favorite beach that they've been to. Everybody just said they had so much fun. So I'm glad that we spent the afternoon there. I'm also glad that we went out to dinner so that we didn't end up having to cook tonight. It was just nice to have a little break from that. Unfortunately, when we came home, one of our children decided to clean some seashells that they brought home from the beach in the shower, not realizing that Mark had scraped away all the caulking and was getting it ready to put new caulking in tomorrow. So showers have now been pushed back another 24 hours at least while it dries out again. Oh, parenting is frustrating sometimes, but you know, it was an honest mistake. But still frustrating because we want to be able to shower here. There are showers here at the campsite that we've been using. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. And it's only 10 o'clock. That's what the sun does to you sometimes. But anyways, so we'll continue working on that tomorrow and doing some other projects and getting ready for another moving day before too long. It just feels like it's going so fast. While we were waiting in line to go to the beach, Mark did talk to the RV place that we bought our RV from. He talked to their maintenance department. They gave him lots of advice on what to do. And yes, our RV is still under warranty, but we're not anywhere near somewhere right now that can fix it. We don't really have time to have someone fix it. Mark does have the desire to fix it, so we're just working on it ourselves.
Well, there is Gus the bus, and we have driven her almost 7,000 miles, about 6,500 miles, all the way down from Alaska, and it is time for me to go get Gus an oil change. This will be the first oil change that I think I have paid someone to do in 25 years, but we're on the road. I'm not going to do it here in an RV park. So, and we really need to do it. I used full synthetic oil, which they say can go up to 10,000 miles, but I think we're right pushing the limit with all the driving we did. So it's time to get an oil change. Let's go do that. We're here by the coast in Fort Myers. There's quite a bit of humidity, so every morning we wake up, there's heavy dew everywhere, and you really just can feel that moisture in the air. But you know, as soon as the sun comes up, it all kind of melts off. This RV park is a bit more crowded and tightly spaced together than many of the others that we've done, but the amenities are nice and people have been really friendly. It does make when we pulled in here, it was very tight and tricky, and I know when we leave tomorrow, it's going to be
tricky. We may have to knock on our neighbor's door or let them, you know, see if we can move their car or things like that so we can get down. People parking their extra vehicles here, it just gets really tight when you're pulling a big fifth wheel. So every day we're on the road, I've been checking the oil on the van and trying to do as much preventative stuff as we can, but there's really only so much you can do. We're still kind of dealing with the transmission issue. It's intermittent, which is maddening because every time I drive it, it's perfectly fine. And then when Laura drives it, it's usually fine, but then occasionally it starts having these clunks and throwing codes, and we've already threw a lot of money at this problem. So yeah, we're just kind of trying to sort that one out. All right, we arrived at the Tire Choice Center Auto Service Center. Hopefully they'll get us fixed up. Get you some fresh oil, Gus. Gus needs to get us all the way back home, another 8,000, 10,000 miles with all our driving. Okay, got it set up. They're gonna give the oil change. As a special treat, I gotta talk to Alejandro, the worker there, in Spanish. And practice my Spanish a little bit, which was nice. Coming in. There you go. While I'm waiting for that oil change, I'm going to try some, I always like trying the local drinks. This is a horchata rice strawberry cinnamon flavor. I've never seen anything like this at a gas station up in Alaska, so I'm sure it has to do with all the Latin influence down here in Florida. I would have so much more opportunity to practice my Spanish if I lived down here. It's, you know, everywhere I'm able to say hi to all these people, and hope they don't mind me, using my 25-year-old Spanish. I was fluent back then. Now it's a little broken, but I was definitely fluent when I was 21. You're right. Do this shot. Shots there. Sabor Festa, the strawberry. Kind of like a, you know, it's a rice, strawberry, cinnamon, kind of like a strawberry milky thing. We call it my breakfast. All right. Well, looks like they got Gus the bus taken care of. I gotta go in and pay up and get the keys. All right, made it back to the family. What you doing, Violet? Your bubbles, fun. I have something for you to try, Everett. You too, you can try this. I got some horchata at a gas station. It's strawberry. You want to try it? It's a drink, like a Mexican rice.
The cinnamon drink?
Yeah, it's a cinnamon.
Oh, I remember having this at.
Yeah. Tell me what you think.
I love this stuff. I remember having.
I'd never had this kind before.
I haven't had strawberry, but I've had just the cinnamon and milk. It's good.
You like it? Okay. Hi, you want to try some, Violet? Violet wants to try some.
Right? Tastes like melted ice cream.
Wait, I don't know if she got it. Here, did you get any?
Good. That's so good.
What do you think?
Good. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's also time to dump the tank, and I got to teach Hunter how to do some of that so they can help me out with this.
Hanging out with Bennett?
We read a book.
Oh, thanks for reading to her. So tomorrow is moving day, so I decided today is cleaning day. We clean every day, like we sweep every day, we wipe things down every day, but just like at home, it needs a deep clean. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm vacuuming, wiping everything down. I'm kicking everybody out to mop. They're all gonna go to the pool party that's happening today. We're just gonna get this place cleaned up. Everybody will be around for right now. They're doing school while I'm starting the cleaning, but at the end I'm gonna kick them all out to finish up. I vacuumed up a button and thought that I would be able to find it, and then I just made a big mess. I wanted to get it out before I dumped it into the trash, but the way that this is designed, that's not possible. Everybody's finally gone, so I feel like I can put the finishing touches on the clean. Little sink comes off. I found it and then I dropped it. Hey, come on ahead. Okay, found the button. Button back. I vacuumed it up when I was vacuuming this part. These little knobby things are just buttons. I just stepped in sand in the boys' room from them getting on their swimming suits, so I'm gonna vacuum my way back into their room because that's where I'm storing this anyways. And then we'll be done. I can almost make it across the entire motorhome with the cord, but kind of have to redo it in the middle. Okay. I went with the corded vacuum because it was just like $150 cheaper, and I figured this is not a huge face, so it'd be okay to be able to do it. And sometimes I feel like cordless vacuums lose their suction quicker than corded vacuums, but let's put it here in the corner, and then when we travel, I stick it under the boys' bed. Okay. I got this Swiffer mop with the extender handle so that it could fit under the sink. And kind of want to find a better spot to store it, but for now it's working. Doesn't take up any space at all. We're gonna get these floors clean. Yeah, they're dirty. Last up, I'm hitting the bathrooms. Last up, the boys' bathroom. Okay, I found a spot here behind the couch to put the Swiffer. That way it leaves more room for me under the sink. Win-win. I was trying to figure out where it would go. It's taken a long time to figure out where things should be over the last, we are now like 17 days into this trip. And I think I'm ready to do a full tour. Now that it's clean, this will be a good time. So I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to dry, put everything back in place. And then in the next video, I will share a full tour with you. I've been wanting to do that. I think this is a good opportunity to do it. Thank you so much for spending time with us, playing yesterday, working, getting things done. We're living here on the road. We're not just vacationing. We're doing school, we're cleaning, we're doing all the things, and we hope you're enjoying coming along for all the different aspects of life on the road. We love you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life. life on the road.